Welcome to episode 18 of Barrels and Banter, sponsored by Rifleman Firearms. In this episode, we have a banging tale from me, a firing line debate. Should we refer to field sports as country pursuits and lose the term sport? Our field notes and anecdotes. It's your turn to shoot with Mrs. and Mrs. And we have our confessions and questions. The question this week is, I shot a deer, but I couldn't find it. Should I get a tracking dog for the future? This week's banging tale is brought to the party by me, Sarah.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever told you this, and I don't really feel like I should broadcast this publicly, but I'm just going to go for it.
Just start as you, what's the word? We need to encourage people to open up on this podcast. So We've got to start with us.
Yes.
Set the bar low.
All my dogs are females, so therefore in this household we do get a lot of dogs in season. Although I have started spaying, so that's made my life slightly easier. However, there comes this period where I will see like a drip of blood by the back door or in the kennel.
It's quite fitting. There comes this period.
Yes. And I'm kind of like, oh, who is it? So I don't know if anybody else does this. Probably, I don't know. But basically, I go to the kitchen, I get a piece of kitchen towel, and then I just dab. Each dog. And I dab a dog, and I'm like, wait till it comes up which one's in season. This happened before I'd had my most two recent ones spayed, which was sort of like last summer around, same sort of time last year. I had quite a few dogs, just didn't know who would come into season because it could have been any of about 4 of them all coming in at the same time. Did my good old dab test, went round, popped the tissue, folded in half, because I'd only literally just dabbed, folded it into half, popped it on the side in the utility room, went out the back door, went to go and do something, turned around and went to walk back in to like grab some dog food or something, and my husband had picked up the tissue and was literally about to blow his nose on it.
Oh no.
And I'm going, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? And he went, well, there's just a folded tissue on the side. I went, it's literally just rubbed around 4 dogs' fannies. He was absolutely like, oh my God. I was about to rub that round my face. I went,
yeah, but come on, who picks up a random bit of tissue to do that with? Would you see even if it was lovely, neatly folded and looked clean, would you not think, oh, why has that been there?
no, because I don't think men think like that, do they?
I
They
do.
just
I
think, oh,
think,
that's
ooh.
convenient. That's convenient. Someone's put a tissue here for me.
Just because they knew I was going to have a tricky
It
nose.
wasn't scrunched up, you see. I think I dabbed, turned it over and put it just on the side of the sink, thinking, oh, well, I'll take that to the bin in a second, because the bin's in the kitchen, not the utility room. And he'd seen it clean side up and gone.
I still wouldn't risk it.
But as he'd picked it up, he hadn't really looked at it, and yeah.
You must really like him. I feel like I would have just watched it happen.
Well, the other option was I would have walked in and then been a bit like, you've got a bit of dog period around your face, mate.
Stop. That actually makes me feel a bit sick. Imagine.
That is pretty grim, isn't
I'd
it?
have to bleach my face, I think, after that. Oh, gross. Ding dong. This is a public service announcement. I interrupt this podcast to remind you to please leave us a 5-star review, recommend us to your friends, and leave us a comment. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Firing line debate. This episode is, should we change field sports to country pursuits and drop the whole sports part of it? What do you think? There's a lot of uproar, isn't there? Because people say, oh, it's not a sport, it's...
Well, also, as soon as you say the term sport, people forget the element of the pursuit and presume that the entire thing is done purely from a sporting, fun, non-management element. And you could use that for anything. I mean, field sports, underneath that comes, obviously, you've got your traditional hunting with hounds, you've got your shooting element, you've got your rifles, as in driven shooting, rifle shooting, working gun dogs. All of it sits, fishing, to be honest. Everything sits under that field sports bracket. But as soon as you put sport in, is it viewed, does that element negatively affect us when viewed by an outsider looking in? Because if you say sport, people just think, oh, well, they're just doing it for the crack of it. And people say, well, you wouldn't shoot that bird because it's not sporting. Mm-hmm. That's also like, but you wouldn't because it isn't sporting and you want the bird to be a better bird, but does it then also throw a negative shade on us because people think, well, they're only doing it for the sport.
Yeah.
It's really, I think the term sport just does not necessarily help us.
It doesn't help it, no, because like you say, for the people that are naive and not in country life, they, like you say, it does give it a bit more of a bad name, I think, because they just assume that it is all just for fun and all about killing and just numbers all the time.
Yeah, and if you take rifle shooting, which obviously you're particularly with your deer stalking, and somebody says, well, you know, field sports, you're just doing it as a sport, the entire element that sits around that is lost.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, yeah, but I'm choosing the animal that's not going to be the best breeding animal, etc., etc. I'm choosing the weaker ones. I'm choosing the ones that are where we're inundated in an area to create a managed area that's not about eradicating
No, not at all.
deer. It's about managing deer. But I think when you say sport, people jump to the, oh, you're just going out and having fun and just shooting what you like, when you like, how you like. Because a connotation of sport is very much like hobby and fun rather than serious and with point.
Yeah, it's... But trouble is we're not going to be able to change it now, are we?
No, but then I think
We
a
have
lot
decided
of people...
we're changing the name. And that's that, guys.
But then country pursuit sounds really wishy-washy, doesn't it? Because it sounds like canoeing.
Yeah, and I feel like country pursuit sounds a bit fuddy-duddy, la-di-da, poshy, noshy.
But you also have the pursuit, and then it goes into, you could then pick a hole in that, couldn't you? Because you're then saying you're pursuing something. So is it fair that you should be pursuing something that... It's how one is viewed by an outsider third party. Do we help ourselves? But then equally, we're entirely steeped in tradition. And field sports is the traditional term that is the blanket coverall for all of these...
What could we change it to then if it's not country pursuits and it's not field sports?
Don't know, because if you say things like field activities, it sounds like bushcraft, doesn't it? It sounds like something that Bear Grylls would be doing.
Field life?
Or field activity sounds like something that some of the confessions have come in on.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit dodgy, doesn't it? Yeah, it's an interesting one. Like you say, that's just what it's all. It just is a bracket for a lot of things underneath it, isn't it? You know, deer stalking, picking up, pheasant shooting. We're going to change the world. We are.
Well, we could do.
We could do.
But
you heard it here first. When the name gets changed,
we were the trendsetters to it.
We started it. It came from us.
But it would be interesting. I don't know if there's a term that would be better set to encompass it without maybe angering a portion of society.
Yeah.
Is there something we could use that would be better? Is there something that you as a listener think, actually, why do we not refer to ourselves as X?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's have your suggestions. What would you change the name to? Stick it in the comments and let us know.
Our field notes and anecdotes this week. I think the main point of note at the moment is the fact that we are sat in a warm house, Sarah. After Sarah's complained to me every single week in, week out, we meet up. We're not always filming podcasts, but we might meet up. We might do a planning session. We might make a couple of reels. We might have a chat. We'll do some Gundog training. And your house is so cold because...
Your house is cold.
I like my house cold. And where are we? July. And what have we done?
Lit the fire?
I won't light the fire in February. No. I've bowed down to you. I've been kind.
But your house is a cold house. I think it's the stone, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, like, in winter, it's Baltic in here. But even in the summer, it's great for a really hot day out there because you can come in and cool off. But it has been a bit cooler.
I'm quite happy with it. I'm all over this. I'm not for the 30 degrees. I'm all for
The evenings are a bit chillier, aren't they?
Yeah, you're just an old wet Nelly.
Yeah. Anyway, fire's on. It's summer. Don't judge. I did have to literally scramble around in Celine's log shed, though, because obviously, like, it's not stocked up.
The proper dregs came
crumbs
out.
off the floor just to get it lit.
A couple of old twigs.
Yeah.
This week, I took Sarah to come and see a couple of drives on our shoot down at Lambert's Castle. We have gained a new little pocket of ground.
Yeah.
And I took you along because Sarah's already given me the days she's free to pick up this season.
Wish I hadn't.
And I thought, do you know what? I'm not going to show her before she says she's ready.
I can see why.
I'm going to wait until she's put her days in.
Now I feel like I might have an ongoing illness over the season. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I might contract
Just think about all the
Ebola or
calories that
something.
you can eat. Because when we got there, I didn't even walk you down the hill.
Let's just say the hills generally on Celine Shoot are steep. These take the piss. And I did say, seeing as I'm the first out of the picking up team to see it, I would like to Bagsy a spot. We don't normally do spots.
No.
But I'm making an exception for this new bit of ground. Sarah is having a spot, and that's by that gate that we went in at the top.
Sarah said
Just
to
in
me,
case
she said,
birds
do you know
come
what
back.
I think? What if there was a couple of birds that maybe just cut out the side and curled back round
might
here?
do.
She said they could. And I was like, are you banking on keeping an eye on those?
Yeah, well, I'll drive the buggy there. I'll make sure no one steals the buggy and watch the birds back and just tell you all doing
Chief
a wonderful...
radioer.
Yeah, I can watch you all down in the long, long distance down the hill and just radioing it. You're doing a great job, guys.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Keep going, Kylie.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's fair.
It's a fair schlep down, to be honest, to the bottom of this hill where the pen sits.
Yeah.
The guns have to go down there.
I'm not worried about them.
The guns can get down there, Sarah. I'm fairly sure you can. But it's well worth it because, I mean, you only saw it as a bare patch of ground with
I'm
no
going to
shoot
go round
day.
and tell the guns that we do this new scheme where they get discount off their day shooting if they carry their own birds. Carry your own birds up there and you will get a discount.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think that's fair.
There's another drive where, it's an absolutely stunning bowl, and there is this massive fir wood, and that's amazing in there.
Yeah.
That's quite a hike up to the top of that fir wood too.
I feel like I'm getting too old for this.
You're 30, what, 3?
34.
34.
I know.
42.
I'm ageing.
I know you've got grey hair, somebody told me.
That's a sore subject.
Do you want to tell everybody?
So I've been doing some painting at home.
Oh, this is after the other week where you were telling everyone pressure washing, top one, painting, second favourite job.
Yeah, basically, all those jobs. I was doing painting at home a little while ago, actually. Anyway, my other half came in the bedroom as I was getting ready this morning. He went, have you still got paint in your hair? And I was thinking, well, probably not. No, that was a little while ago, and I have washed since then quite a few times.
Nice.
And he was like rummaging through my hair, and he went, oh, no, that's just grey hair, not paint. Yeah. And then do you know what he said? You really ought to get your hair done. Oh, yes, with all that spare time I have. Yes. Off to the hairdresser I go. So, yeah, I'm 34, I'm old, I'm crippled, and I'm going grey.
Yeah. But just think about how much Haribo you can eat to get up those hills when it comes to the season.
I feel like we might actually need Red Bull to give us
dear.
wings.
Can you imagine me on Red Bull?
It would be a laugh.
I think I'd start to get heart palpitations.
I know what I need.
I'd probably get sweaty and clammy and a bit
I need
panicky.
a slowgasm.
Surely that has the opposite effect.
Don't know. We should try it. Give it a whirl.
You've sent in some questions. Well, not really questions, but Mrs. and Mrs. things. Sarah's going to ask them, and I'm going to guess her answer, and she will confirm, and vice versa. Sarah, hit me with your question.
Question number 1. Favourite calibre of rifle?
You, 223.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Do love a 223. You, 243?
Yeah, it's basically what I shoot 99% of the time.
Perfect.
I'm like, rabbit, 243.
It's moving, 243. Favourite UK deer species?
That's really hard for you because you do go all over the place.
I get about.
But I do think sometimes it's nice to shoot the ones that you... Well, I'm going to say roe because that's what we have around here, and I think that you do enjoy a roe stalk. Surely you do enjoy a roe stalk.
Yeah, sorry, I do enjoy it.
However.
My favourite is actually red deer.
Oh.
Something about red deer, I don't know, it's the size that they just fascinate me. I could sit and watch red deer for hours.
Oh, right,
Ironically,
fair
I've
enough.
never shot one.
So if anyone wants to donate a red deer shooting, Sarah.
I have actually had a guy that's invited me very kindly. Just need to organise it. But yeah, red deer for me.
Oh, lovely.
Now for you, I was going to say the same. I was like, oh, roe deer, because it's what we've got. However, I'm going to go with a wild guess and go with fallow.
Yeah.
Because I remember when you went out with Kai, you were like, oh my God, I love fallow.
And I also really like just the quantity that you can see in field. We're used to seeing 1, 2. If you're lucky, you might see
I
4.
know, these people with fallow and that are so selfish, aren't they? They just
to
get
be
to sit there
fair-
and watch a herd of 40, 50.
I'm imagining the people with fallow are probably wishing that they only had 2 or 3 rows.
Yeah.
However, from an outsider's point of view, amazing.
Yeah.
Just really stunning to watch.
Easy shooting.
And really randomly,
We'll keep that in.
my parents' garden, normal house, normal street, normal village, normal tarmacked road. We're not talking dirt track.
Define normal.
Quite normal. Sent me a photograph of 3 fallow deer stood in their front garden yesterday.
Oh. So they must have come like down the road, like the main...
Well, literally, their garage to... So it's not like a long drive. Literally, the garage to the tarmac is probably 8 metres. Front door to the tarmac road, maybe 10, 12.
Wow.
So they must have come in and just walked across the driveway. They can't have come up the back garden because they deer fenced it. And ironically, when they deer fenced it, there's no point in deer fencing it. What's the point in that? You're not exactly going to get deer in your garden. And then there they are.
Well,
3
prove the
fallow.
point.
Yeah.
Nothing like parents wanting to prove a point. Favourite colour?
You, green.
Yeah, I wear a lot of green. You, navy.
How can you tell?
Well, you know, it's the amount of navy you wear.
My uniform, navy polo, navy jumper, navy trousers.
Do you remember when we went to the game fair, I messaged you, go, what are you wearing? And you went, probably just my uniform. Which was navy polo, navy leggings.
Yeah.
Probably navy pants, but I didn't check. Favourite season?
You, summer, all day long, because we all know
Makes
that
you say
Sarah
that.
just likes to be absolutely boiling hot at all times.
Oh, thank you, yes.
She says in summer with the fire going because Sarah won't stop moaning.
Yeah, I think I'm just dead inside, basically. Right, tough one on yours. And this is my thinking. You hate being hot.
Yes.
So that takes me straight to winter. However, no one likes shitty weather, do they? Let's be honest. A lot of rain.
Or I shouldn't be agreeing with you. Maybe.
So then that brings
Questionable.
me to spring, autumn.
Sproutum?
I'm going to go with spring.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I really like the winter months on the basis that I really like shooting.
Yeah.
But if I was going to pick a season based on the merits of the season itself, then spring. I quite like when everything comes alive.
Yeah.
The snowdrops have just come out. You're heading into bluebells. All the leaves are back on the trees. The
Starting to
flowers
look a
are
bit
coming
fresher.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
with
it
you.
sort of smells a bit nicer outside in
Just
spring.
a little bit chilly still for me. Favourite Ginger and Jardine top pattern?
For you, I'm going to go the Black Labrador. She says wearing it herself if you're watching this reel.
Yeah, I do like the Black Labrador. I'll
It's
give
really
you that one.
nice.
I will give you that one. Yours is a tough one because you own so many of them. Nearly every pattern, I do believe.
Yeah, basically.
I'm going to go with Partridge.
No.
No.
The check. I love their checks.
Oh.
I love the wide check.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, malfunctioning. I like the narrow check less. I like the wider check 100%.
Okay, not picky. Okay.
Yeah,
You do
very
wear a lot of the
specific.
check, but I thought you really loved the Partridge ones. Not
I
that
do
you don't,
really
but
like all of the. I do really like all of the actual picture ones. But
Yeah.
if I could only ever choose one lot to wear, I would go check over picture.
Okay. Favourite Labrador colour?
For you, yellow.
Sort of yes, sort of no.
Yes.
But I don't want to spark a massive rage from Celine. Basically, I love a fox red colour.
Yellow.
However, Celine would disagree that a fox red is even a colour.
Yellow.
Whether it's white, yellow, dark, light, it's yellow, isn't it for you?
Yellow.
Yeah. So I'll let you have that one. And for you, I'm gonna go yellow. And maybe I'll give myself half a point for saying white yellow.
Wello. To be fair,
you like
before
quite a
anyone gets
bright-
at me, I'm sure we're in a reel, and at times I have gone the white one, the orange one, the ginger one, the whatever, because I
That's
will
your different shades of yellow.
shades of yellow, but they are yellow. Yellow.
Okay.
Yeah. Not that I'm funny about it or anything. Not that I'm weird about it.
Celine has a fox red Labrador in her garden.
Yellow.
Favourite game meat?
I reckon for you, it's because you get those really nice burgers with all the different herbs and things included in them from the venison. You go and then you have them all mixed up into these most amazing concoctions. So I reckon I reckon it will be venison, but if I'm going to be specific, scented burger venison. Or venison burgers.
Burger venison.
Spiced venison burgers, that's
That
the word I'm
sounds
looking
better.
for.
Scented burger venison.
Scented
Stick that on an advert, try and sell it.
There you are, I could run social media for someone. For sale, scented burger venison.
Might do well.
Might do.
I'm actually going to go partridge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm wrong. I thought you would have gone venison.
Yeah, I don't mind, but I am a less gamey type of person.
Yes.
And I feel like partridge isn't...
It's more subtle.
Yeah.
You can put
More
partridge in a
chickeny.
lot more things.
More chickeny. The irony is I don't really eat chicken, but...
You don't eat chicken.
I don't, do I? Weird. Anyway. So you got that one wrong. Just keep telling.
Oh, thanks.
Yours, I would go partridge as well for you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I do like partridge. I think it's very versatile. You can put it in pretty much anything. But I am a big fan of good venison loin. Can't really beat a venison loin.
Juicy venison.
Yeah.
Um,
Pardon me. I'm so sorry.
Keep all these in because you throw me under the bus, keeping my burps in. So just because you edit doesn't mean you get to cut yourself out burping, okay? That's not fair.
All right.
Okay? I will be checking. Favourite country show? Hunting shooter show.
For you, the stalking show.
Yeah.
100%.
And for you?
Who is going to the stalking show? You're going to the stalking show the whole weekend next year,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah. Going
Nice.
well. Love it. You coming all weekend? Probably not.
No, so I have children to do children-y things, but I will be coming.
Okay. Yours is 100% game fair.
Yeah, I'm a full weekend at the Game Fair person.
All day, every day. Favourite dessert?
Wow. For you, it's going to be trifle.
Yeah.
I just don't get why you would want to mix goopy stuff with goopy stuff and then put goopy stuff on top of that, really. But each
I
to
was
their own.
torn because I do love a traditional pud, like a spotted dick and custard or a jam roly-poly and custard. Love a custard. Preferably cold custard as well with a hot pudding.
Trifle's got custard in it.
Yeah, cold custard. But yeah, but trifle, yeah, do love a trifle, particularly a chocolate one as well.
No.
Yeah. Have you actually tried one?
No.
Okay, I'm going to bring one when we next go stalking.
Well, that will probably have gluten in it, so I'll just be like, can't eat it.
Yours, I'm really torn on because of your gluten issue.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not great in knowing what you can eat. Every time I'm in the shop, I ring her and go, yeah, so what of this can you eat? FaceTime, show me what you want. Ice cream.
I can't eat ice cream. Except for vegan ice cream. I actually genuinely can't eat ice cream.
Why?
Because ice cream gives me cripplingly bad stomachache, which is really ironic because I can eat butter. No, I can't eat ice cream or cheese.
Jesus, she gets weirder by the minute. Okay, what is it then?
But I can eat vegan ice cream. It's not as good, I'll be honest with you.
You should be ashamed of yourself on this hunting podcast.
I do quite like ice cream. But no, it would be creme brulee.
So if
Which is
Mr.
ironic, because
Whippy Van
that's also
comes, you can't have anything.
creme brulee, really dairy.
Yeah.
So ice cream, really dairy. So what's that all about then? However, creme brulee, it's to be specific, creme catalan. Second would be panna cotta. Creme catalan.
So if the Mr. Whippy Van comes, you're out, you can't have anything.
I can have a vegan magnum.
Oh, I feel sad for you. Okay, if...
Holding it for the vegans out there, by the way. Just to put that out there. Solidarity team. Away.
If one of us if we won the Euro Millions, what's the first thing I'd buy?
A holiday to the hottest place on earth. You'd be like, hello, travel agent. Where currently is the hottest place on earth? Send me there now.
Preferably next to a volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, you're not wrong there.
My idea of hell.
I love hot, yeah. Maybe with a pool just for the odd cool off. Yours. Now, I'm going to go with... I can't give you the brand, can't give you the breed.
Okay.
There's some type of weird granny car that you want to buy that you've been on about, and basically you'd have to wear like
car forever.
leather
Yeah.
driving gloves,
Yeah.
and I can imagine you with a little bandana, you know, like an old
a bonnet.
person's.
Need a bonnet.
Yeah.
It's a headscarf.
What is it?
You're thinking of a Nissan Figaro,
That's it.
which, to be fair, are about $5,000. So
Figaro,
actually, if I did
Figaro.
win the lottery, although this isn't what I would spend it on, but probably be my second choice, I would go for Porsche Carmen Ghia, much more expensive version,
Okay.
similar-ish look.
Posh granny look.
Yeah.
Nice.
Posh granny.
Yeah.
However, if I was going to win the Euro Millions, which is highly unlikely because I don't buy a ticket, but you never know.
either.
I think we feel like we should never rule things out in life.
Yeah, you might find one on the floor somewhere that's a winning ticket.
Exactly. Then I would buy an absolutely massive estate.
Yeah. That's not a bad shout.
Yeah.
All the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
Even
I'd be
bigger.
like shooting rights, big house, the whole lot.
Even bigger than the one you already live on. Just to stir up those internet trolls that think you do
Why
live
do you keep showing your house?
on a big country estate.
I keep showing my house, people, because this is where I live and this is where we film, because we don't have any money to hire somewhere to film. So
your house is also a lot less interruptions than my house. This place isn't too big. 4-mile drive. It's not too bad.
No, exactly.
And there was a butler that came and got my keys so that the other guy could valet it while I was here.
Yeah.
And your chef did make a cracking lunch.
I'd just love to stir the pot. In fact, have they finished valeting my car? Because I do need to go soon.
Oh yes, it looks lovely and clean.
Thank you, Manuel. If you're looking for a true one-stop destination for shooting sports, Rifleman Firearms has everything you need under one roof. Their well-stocked gun shop carries a wide selection of firearms, ammunition, optics and accessories with knowledgeable staff on hand to help whether you're an experienced shooter or just getting started. What really makes Rifleman Firearms stand out is their on-site shooting facilities. They have a 100-metre indoor rifle range and a 90-yard air rifle range, giving shooters the chance to train and practice in a controlled environment all year round. And here's the big advantage. Because the ranges are right there on site, you can buy a rifle, take it straight onto the range, try it out and have it properly zeroed before you leave. That means you can walk out knowing your setup works for you, ready to head straight out with confidence. Rifleman Firearms also offers training and shooting courses, helping people develop their skills safely with professional guidance. So whether you're buying your next rifle, looking for quality gear or wanting to improve your shooting, Rifleman Firearms in Hanbridge, Somerset is a destination worth visiting. Confessions and questions this week. We start with a question, and it is, I shot a deer, but I couldn't find it. Should I get a tracking dog for the future?
Just don't lose it, is my opinion. Simple.
But what happens if it runs into a woods or it runs down a gully or it disappears?
So-
Some actually run quite far. We should just touch on this first, because I think if you ever fire a shot and you record it and you put it on the internet and it doesn't literally just drop dead immediately there and it may run 20 metres or something like that. Obviously, some of them can run 100 odd metres. People presume that your shot is not correctly placed.
Yeah.
And it's not as simple as that, is it? Because...
No, I've had perfect shots. I've had shots that I think, God, perhaps I did mess that up because it's run. And then I've grollocked it and I'm like, I couldn't have got a better shot.
Yeah.
So many things can go into it. You know, it can be, maybe they're a bit more hyped up on adrenaline at that time. It's just... Yeah, so many different factors.
But so on that basis, it's we don't want to sort of presume that this person has pulled a bad shot. He may just have been in, we don't know what situation he was in, we don't know what the ground was like, etc.
Yeah.
So we don't want to judge on that point of view, but I also do just want to put that one out there because I do think that there is the presumption for those that maybe don't stalk would expect to see something just fall over there and then, and it is not as simple as that. But going forwards, if you were in his shoes or her shoes or somebody came to you with that, should I go and get a dog? What would you think?
I do think it depends on how much deer stalking you do. You know, if you're someone that does tons and tons of it, then yeah, potentially it's a good idea. If that's what you're doing day in, day out, the chances of you losing more than just one is quite high.
Yeah.
However, for the likes of you or I, let's say, that are just, if you're just a hobby deer stalker or just managing a few deer, I don't know that it's worth it. If you think you've got do you have the knowledge to train it for one? I mean, we train Gundogs. Ask me to train a deer tracking dog, I probably wouldn't have a Scooby where to start or what really to do. So you're then going to be wanting to go into training classes or get advice, and you're looking at a good couple of years before that dog is trained.
Yeah, because realistically, you're going to be buying a puppy. Puppy's got to grow up. It's got to go through the whole training system with you or with either you send it away with somebody else, etc. So you're probably, I would guess, 18 months to 2 years looking at a dog that is a true tracking dog.
And then how often are you going to use it? So, I mean, weigh up how often you think you're going to need it, depending on how much you do. But maybe there's some people out there that don't know, but there are companies that you can call. So I think it's UKDTR.
Yeah.
Maybe some other groups as well. I've seen them on Facebook. And if you...
Yeah, I've seen a few out there that you can contact.
Different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ring them, if you've lost a deer, they will come out for free, I believe.
Yes, there's people that basically, as I understand it, but I might be wrong, they basically have a deer tracking dog.
Yeah.
That's their thing. They sign up to effectively a register. So let's say that they were in Norfolk and you've lost a deer, you would ring up and you'd say, oh, I'm in such and such part of Norfolk, and they'd be like, okay, there's 3 people that are near you. One of those people contacts you, they come out and they try and help you find the deer. I suppose it depends on who's free, etc.
Which I think is fantastic, because that's what they love, i.e. that's like us going to a shoot picking up, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what we love to do. That's their thing. So for them to get an opportunity to be able to do it, they're probably like, oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you. Because like I get to go out and work my dog that I've worked really hard to train for. Now I've got a reason to go out. So in a way, use it, utilize it, because you're probably helping them by allowing them to be able to use the dog and gain experience for the dog. So yeah, I think it's personally for me, although I do love those breeds of dogs, they are so
like
sweet.
The Bavarian mountain hound.
They are the sweetest. I actually love one just as a pet because they're really sweet. But I don't think I would.
The other thing is though, I don't think a lot of those dogs make great pets.
Yeah,
because
all the ones I've met have.
Yeah, but that's like going and buying a sort of red hot Springer Spaniel and expecting it to be a lap dog for the rest of the year. I think the person buying a dog like that has got to you live an active life already.
Yeah.
But if you're somebody that is going deer stalking half a dozen times a year, probably got a full-time job or whatever.
Yeah.
This doesn't sound like a seasoned stalker. Otherwise, you would think that he would have known about these societies and places and therefore would potentially have been going down that route. If you're a hobby stalker, have you got the time to put into the fitness, the mental agility, all the other things that dog is going to require? Because it's not just going to sit on the sofa for the rest of the year. Those kind of hound type dogs want to be tracking, they want to be scenting, they want to be doing something, they want mental stimulation.
Yeah.
You can't just ignore them for the other 360 days of the year.
Yeah.
And obviously you've got to then feed it, and you've got to pay for its injections and its vet's fees and all of those other things. I think
it's a big expense and time.
For losing a deer every now and again, you'd be much better contacting one of the people like you say.
I actually think, so my dog Seeker, I think she'd be really good at tracking deer.
Yeah.
She's got a hell of a nose on her. And if I'm ever out and there's been deer about, she will follow the line of the deer.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd actually love to lose one slightly, to get her out and track on one, because I'd be interested to see what she did, because I think she'd be pretty good at it. Maybe I should just set up a scenario one day and drag one across the field and go and hide it somewhere and see if she finds it.
We could do it together.
Yeah, should we give that a go?
That would be quite interesting.
Test our dogs out, see what their skills are like.
Yeah.
We could get them out one by one. If we drag a trail and then leave a deer somewhere.
Yeah.
And
see
then
if they can
one
get
by
from A to
one,
B.
we'll get the dogs out and see who's any good at tracking.
But I think when it comes to those real tracking dogs, they're not tracking across a field, are they? Some of these are going down into ditches, across a water source potentially. Yeah. Up the other side, they're going through woodland. They could be passing over or under fencing and things. Because if these deer do go, and if you have pulled the shot and you've made a mess of it, and you maybe have only wounded it and it is running, it could still be jumping fences. So yes, okay, as I said at the beginning of this, not all deer just flop over. Some of them do move a bit, even with the perfect shot. Worst case scenario, you've got a bad shot and you've just, say, grazed its chest, in which case you've got a deer that needs to be found, but it could be extremely agile and actually going a fairly serious distance. You could be talking a very long way and over and under many obstacles.
You'll get some that may not even go down. Do you know what I mean? You've seen what wounds deer can live with, that they've ripped a leg off, they've been hit by a car and they carry on. So reality is, if you have just nicked that deer, chances are it's just going to keep going. You're not going to find it anyway.
Yeah. But in that scenario, you're going to have a pretty good dog that's going to find those deer, in which case going to somewhere like UKDTR is going to be your absolute best bet, I would imagine. and pull somebody in that's got the expertise from elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take a long time to shadow somebody else to get yourself into the element of being good enough to be able to track your own solo.
I do think I'll get a Bavarian Mountain Hound one day, though.
Do you?
Rich would really like one.
I want to get Lagotto Romagnolo.
Yeah.
I'm probably saying it wrong, but I don't care.
That's a very long word.
Or I did
Lagotto
really want a Nova Scotian duck tolling retriever. I just want the dogs with the long names. The duck tollers.
Right.
But I'm really put off by the toller scream.
I quite like a Munsterlander. They're quite cool.
Oh, so chap in Scotland's got a Munsterlander and it's really, really nice. And a friend of ours had a Munsterlander.
Giant docile spaniel.
Kind of more settery, really.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
You get big ones and little ones.
Yeah, they're quite cool though.
In Scotland, he's got a little one, but our old neighbour used to have a big one. It was massive.
Maybe I will get a deer dog and we'll try our hand at training. I say we, you can help me. And we'll try our hand, we'll do a bit of YouTubing and how to train. And we'll train a dog. We can share it. It could be ours. Our dog.
Let's just make sure that we finish these puppies first. Puppies.
So Celine is going to read a confession/story from Waterstone Labradors. He runs Global Retrievers podcast. He's on Spotify, Apple, all of those things. We actually did a podcast. We went on his podcast.
We were guests.
We were guests. So go check him out. He's actually a really funny guy. So Celine's going to read a story. It's a very long story. So I'm going to go with Celine reading it because we all know what Sarah's like with long stories and muddling her words up. So
they might not know that because of my excellent editing, Sarah. They might think, wow.
It does normally take me about 15 takes to read a story.
And about 2 hours for me to edit it.
Yeah, so Celine's reading this one, okay, guys?
Flipping Nora.
I told you it was long, didn't I?
Woo! The air in North Minnesota on opening morning doesn't just bite, it tries to swallow you whole. It was 4:30 a.m, no time that any human should be awake. I'm just going to interject there. And the thermometer in the cabin porch was struggling to stay above zero. I was encased in the standard issue uniform of the era, a heavy mustard brown Carhartt one-piece jumpsuit layered over 3 sets of long johns. I felt less like a hunter and more like a canvas-wrapped marshmallow. Between the previous night's deer camp festivities, a blur of greasy chili and enough celebratory beverages to fuel a tractor, and the mile-long march through the snow, my internal organs decided to wake up before the sun did. By the time I reached the base of my stand, the situation had shifted from concerning to code red. The panic set in as I fumbled with the frozen zippers. To answer nature's call in a vintage one-piece, you have to essentially shed your entire skin. I peeled the top half down, the sleeves and the hood pooling around my calves like a heavy anchor, and I found a sapling with just enough bend to serve as a handle. In the biting wind, relief finally came. It was a monument to camp cooking, massive, steaming in the frigid air and strangely dignified. I looked down at the masterpiece and felt a surge of pride. You're a legend, I whispered into the dark. I'll call you Toby. My little brother. I began the arduous process of re-entry, pulling the heavy canvas layers back up. But as I reached for my suspenders, a sharp secondary cramp hit. It appeared that Toby had a younger brother who wasn't willing to wait for the next rest stop. In a frantic, shivering rush, I repeated the manoeuvre. It was a quick, low-velocity event. I felt better, zipped up the heavy suit with a sigh of triumph, and began the frozen climb up the ladder to my stand. In the cold realisation, I climbed... Oh, my God. The climb worked up a sweat, and once I settled onto the wooden bench, the damp heat began to turn into a deep, bone-shaking chill. I needed my hood. I reached back, grabbed the heavy insulated fabric, and with one confident motion whipped it over my head and tucked it under my chin. Time stopped. There was no sound in the woods but the soft thud of reality hitting home. Toby's little brother hadn't cleared the landing zone. Because the suit was bunched by my ankles during the second act, the hood had acted as a perfectly positioned catcher's mitt. As the warmth of the delivery met the freezing skin of my neck, I realised I wouldn't be seeing any deer that morning. I was no longer a hunter. I was a cautionary tale. It was quite literally the crappiest morning of my life. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
He basically just ended up with a shit hat.
Shit hat. That's awful.
That is so bad.
That isn't good. Another poo story.
Oh, that one absolutely. I feel like that was triumphantly written.
Yeah.
I like that.
Maybe we should start awarding people with their stories.
This is going to be of high honour. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're like just down from a Victoria Cross.
Oh.
I know.
We have got a voice note confession. These have got to be our favourites.
Hands
guys,
down.
we need more. And if you're worried about people knowing it's you, I can do a voice changer. I'm quite good at that. So don't be afraid. Send us a voice note. It just makes it a bit funnier, doesn't it?
Just be brave.
Just be brave. Yeah. Even if you just want a voice note and say, I love you, you're amazing. It's fine. We'll play it out.
Or sing us a song.
Sing us a song. Give us a voice review.
Genuine people that are fans would have sung us a song by now.
See if you can up your game. Right, here we go. Am I naming this person? Should we give her a different name?
Caroline. Caroline will be fine.
This is from Caroline.
So it was the second visit to my newly found to-be mother-in-law's for a weekend from London to go hunting down on Exmoor. And it was in the days of the late 90s, early 2000s, a good old La Senza underwear shop with the bargain bucket bins of 5 thongs for a £5. As it was the era of wearing those really nasty cheap thongs with the sort of little diamante backs and kiss me quick and hot sex and dodgy things written on them. Kind of knickers that should never have been in existence, and how everybody just didn't have thrush, I don't know. They probably did. Anyway, those sort of cheap and cheerful knickers, cheese wires. So obviously I wasn't going to hunt in those because I got my nice big granny knickers on for that. So mother-in-law had said, oh, seeing as you're here for the weekend, if you've got any washing, do pop them in the washing machine. So this I duly did, not really thinking of the consequences of when they were going to be extracted from the washing machine post-wash. So I sort of snuck them in, and then we went off hunting for the day, only to come back in the evening to walk into the kitchen to see my teeny tiny thongs strung around the Arga, drying like little thongy bunting. Hunting bunting. And I was mortified whilst a stew was bubbling away beneath. Anyway, that was that.
Kiss me quick. Sexy thing. Bunting above the new
Lick
in-laws Arga. Lick me.
Oh, yeah.
I think the thrush.
Yeah. How we didn't used to get thrush, I'll never know. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think those underwear are well and truly out now, aren't they?
Probably made from some proper old cheap nylon or something as well.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Oh, lovely.
I love that she took her granny pants to actually go hunting though. Let's be honest, no one's going to go hunting in a thong like that.
Always be prepared.
Yeah. So that's it. End to another pod. We're flying through them. Can you believe it?
Middle of the year. It's crazy.
When did we start? When are we going to do it?
End of November.
We're going to have to do something special for our 1-year anniversary when we get there. Should we get balloons?
We could have a party and invite all the celebrities we know. Rowan Atkinson.
To your country estate.
He'd definitely come.
So thank you for listening. Don't forget to
leave us a 5-star review. Don't forget to leave us a comment. Don't forget you can actually sign up on some of these things for automatic downloads. It would be fantastic if you kept in touch with us. And you can at barrelsandbanter@gmail.com. We will see you on the next pod.